Hi, I'm Dr. Brett Forrest Chinkman. You can just call me Dr. Forrest. I am the naturopathic physician here. I have a pretty long background in intensive, holistic treatment. And I'm pleased to be here bringing my expertise to the sanctuary. Really, my role here is to support the physical body in any way I can to make the mental, emotional, and spiritual healing that the rest of the program serves here take deeper root and happen more efficiently. And so I'm here today to talk to you about some of our IV treatments that serve that purpose of bolstering the physical body so you can get the most out of your treatments here. So we offer a variety of IV nutrient therapies here. And what's great about IV delivery of nutrition is that it's going intravenously, hence the IV, directly into your systemic circulation. And so we're delivering a variety of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, that facilitate the healing process directly to all the tissue that needs it in a much higher concentration that can be achieved through oral dosing of supplements. And so this allows us to achieve much more rapid and efficient healing and support of homeostasis than we're otherwise able to. And so nutritional IVs are helpful for nearly anybody in any state of health, but are particularly useful for people who are depleted. And many of the people who are coming here to the sanctuary to heal are physically depleted, as well as emotionally and mentally and spiritually depleted, just from years or months or even weeks of drug abuse or anxiety, depression, PTSD, whatever it may be. And so people often show up here with some physical depletion, and we use these IVs to turn that around as quickly as possible, get you feeling your best physically so you can do the best work psychospiritually too. And so there are very few conditions or states of health that would make it a bad idea to do these kinds of IVs, but of course we screen you to make sure that they're safe for you. But almost anybody can benefit. And our treatments, our nutritional IV treatments, are really based on the classic nutritional IV that's been around for decades, has been used by thousands of physicians on millions of patients for a whole variety of things. It's called the Myers IV. It's essentially a multivitamin, multimineral in an IV bag. And really the whole point of it is to facilitate inner harmony. We're really bolstering the processes of homeostasis, all the little biochemical reactions that facilitate life, but also healing. And so we also customize the IVs for each individual person. But I'll tell you a little about our menu. The basic IV is called the Inner Harmony IV. And so that has vitamin C and B vitamins, and magnesium and potassium and calcium and B12, and it's a really great combination. For some people, we upgrade it a little bit with a little more vitamin C, something called N-acetylcysteine that's great for the immune system. We call that the Immunity IV. And then for people who are feeling extra malnourished or depleted, we can add in some amino acids, another compound called L-carnitine, things like this to really make it a renourishment IV. So we call that the renourishment IV. And then, some people are also dehydrated, and so we have a rehydration IV. So that rehydration IV is really helpful for people who have been nauseous or vomiting because of anxiety or withdrawal symptoms, and that's a really great way to get hydration back into the body and get people feeling and functioning better. We also have something called the Cleanse and Protect IV, and so that is a compound called glutathione, it's the master antioxidant and it's the master detoxifier, and just a really nice support to the immune system, to the liver, to the detoxification pathways. And so that's a short IV that can be added on to the other ones. And so the experience of having an IV here at the sanctuary is very unique. You get to hang out in our really wonderful IV lounge. There are beautiful crystals and There are living, vibrant plants all around us. We play soothing music. And while you're in here sitting in our very comfortable seats, we get to have wonderful discussions about health and spirituality and you know, the IV that's going into you. And so it's really a nice time to process together. You can pick the brain of a naturopathic doctor. And so it's really great just being in this room. These IVs take about an hour. They're relatively short, and they're pretty painless. I use a small catheter, and it takes a needle, but I insert it usually into the arm right here, or sometimes in the wrist or the hand. You just feel a little poke, and then I insert a flexible sort of rubber line, and you don't feel it at all once it's in. And then the IV drips for about an hour. And with really minimal side effects, and often the nice thing about natural medicine is the side effects are often positive. So after getting these IVs, people often feel energized, a little bit clearer, sometimes more relaxed. And the most common side effect that people report is just having a fluorescent colored urine, because the B vitamins have a sort of fluorescent color and your body releases those that it doesn't need. So you might have fluorescent yellow urine, but other than that, usually you'll feel really great after having one of these IVs. So well tolerated, it's good for most people, and it's a pretty painless process. And we get to have a great time in this beautiful IV lounge that we've set up here together. So as far as the frequency of these IVs, 1 to 2 times a week, even 3 times a week, is really nice for just supporting an acute phase of the healing process. But it's not necessary for most people to do it that often. Just once a week would be fine, and definitely helpful and supportive to all the other processes taking place here. A good frequency for somebody who's already in great health, maybe when you get back home, if you want to continue these IVs, maybe once a month or twice a month is a good frequency too. So that is what I wanted to tell you about with our IV nutrients. I'm honored to be here, and I look forward to sharing some of this healing with you.